Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking all things to do with the lever action rifle in Fallout 76, so let's crack on with it. So let's start with, where do you get the plan for the lever action? Now there's various different ways to acquire it. The one we're going to do, very easy and simple, it's going to be within White Springs Mall. And White Springs Mall is just his Vault 76, I'm sorry. And you go sort of down and to the right, and you will find this sort of area here. And there's two entrances. We're going to do this northern one. Click it, fast travel, and to White Springs Mall. Once you're inside, you're going to just follow my pathing. And we're just going to dash all the way down here to the responder bot, which is in this sort of baby blue colored shop in the left corner or the top corner, you could say southern side of it. And here he is. And you should be able to buy the lever action in notes. If we go to notes tab, scroll down, as I already own it, and you'll find the lever action plan. It is a little bit pricey, but if you want it, this is where you get it. So now that we've gathered the plan for the weapon, we can actually now craft them under machine guns, and we're going to find short lever action rifle. You are going to need gunsmith rank 1 to craft these, and you can craft these as low as level 25 if you want to give this a go, and obviously up to 45 being the max. So let's craft one of these up, though I think I already have one. And let's go to modifications. I have quite a few of them here now. So for the modifications, when we look in receiver, there is quite a lot of receivers to choose from, and it can be quite daunting if you don't know what you're going to go for. Personally, I'm going to choose prime receiver. One, it gives me the most amount of damage and I get no deficit, but I also retain that weight. For example, you can go with the hardened receiver, which gives it the same amount of damage, but the weight of the weapon significantly goes higher. And I like to try and keep my weapons as low as possible on the weight department, just for carrying purposes. So let's slap one of those on there. Next, we are going to choose the barrel, and I'm going to be selecting the true long barrel, as it gives me the best benefits for VATS, that being range and VATS accuracy. After that, we're looking at the stock, and the stock that I'm opting for here is the aligned stock. This also gives me the most benefits within VATS accuracy, and lowers my AP cost down to 25, which is rather nice. And for the sights, there are a plethora of sights to choose from. The sight that I'm going to go for is the long scope, mainly because this looks like a sniper and I like it to look like a sniper, and it gives me that nice VATS accuracy of 112. Now with that, you can choose, for example, the dot. This also gives you a lower AP cost if you're so inclined to choose that. Next, the muzzle. Now you can opt for nothing, to be honest, and it will still be fantastic, as the compensator does reduce recoil if you're not in VATS, but we're in VATS using this weapon, and you can see the range is lowered, and the range is significantly lowered using the suppressor. But with the suppressor, you also have the added effect of being silenced, and I think it looks pretty cool. So I'm going to throw on the suppressor on mine, but obviously you can opt out for no suppressor and go with no muzzle if you so wish. Finally, we have the skins, and I have two, the Peeper's Paint and the wooden inlay paint. I'm going to go with the wooden inlay paint. I just think it looks absolutely awesome. And there we have it. There is our lever action rifle ready to shoot. So let's quickly go through the ammo. So if you're not going with the primed receiver, the ammo is going to require steel, some lead, and some gunpowder for the 45 rounds. And then if we go down to ultra sight, we can have a look at the ultra sight 45, and that's going to be gunpowder, lead, pure cobalt flux, as well as steel and ultra sight. So keep that in mind when crafting. So we're over at West Tech, where we're going to be testing out this weapon, and the weapon that I'm using here is nothing great, nothing to write home about, but I can show you what I have. So this is a bloodied with bullets explode and faster movement speed while aiming. So definitely a lot better options we can get here. Anything that greatly improves my VATS is kind of what I want with the bloodied effect, but this is what I have, and this is what we're going to utilize, and let's give this a shot. So first of all, let's have a look at the recoil. Pretty minimal, considering that it takes so long to sort of get the next fire off. But as you can see there, though, you have to reload each bullet one by one. So the reload is quite long, especially if you get a quad variant where you'd have 20 rounds. You could be there for a while reloading, so keep that in mind. I try to get, if I was to use something like this, as much damage as possible. So is this weapon good? Let's check out the weapon damage here. Okay, we missed the first shot, but we're silenced, so he has no idea. Okay, 2 shots there with a crit. Let's reload before we go in. I mean, it's not fantastic, but it definitely is cool. At least in with the crit, I can get a one shot. Oh, yeah, that did feel good. Let's have a look at the no VATS. Okay, that was terrible. Stay still. Give me that hit. Ugh. All right. I definitely need to lower my sense in this game, that's for sure. But that's fine for now. All right. So yeah, you gotta be careful with that reload. You can see I'm trying to pull back just to give myself enough time to reload. But I mean, it's not terrible. It's just not great. Definitely, we could definitely get a lot more damage out of this with various different things, but this is what I've got going for us right now. And I mean, the reason why I personally like this weapon, I'm not going to say it's my favorite weapon. I'm not going to say it's something I would choose for XYZ, but the aesthetic of the weapon for me is amazing. And I just love the way this weapon looks. And it's a bit of a classic. This weapon has been around forever. And it looks awesome. And I love the reload animation with it. I just like lever action rifles, to be honest. And I definitely could try and bolster the accuracy of VATS. That's mainly something I would try and get to make sure I hit every shot. But yeah, this is the sniper life, really. I mean, the next thing I'm probably going to be checking out is a Gauss sniper. I need to check my stash to see if I've even got one. But we're checking out the lever action here, and yeah, it's about 2 shots to kill a... What's that? I feel like I'm being flanked right now. Maybe not. Anyway, it's about 2 shots to kill a mutant with this weapon. We'll clear out the next room, and I think people can have their own consensus of what they think of this weapon. I wouldn't say it's terrible. It's definitely completely, utterly viable. You can use this. I recommend using this in a stealth build like I am, and having a silencer on it just to give you that time and you don't get overwhelmed by stuff when you have to reload, or just have another weapon ready to go, like a railway without the automatic receiver attached to it. But let's clear out this room, and you can see how nice the silencer... Why are we still in... I don't know, I thought something was behind me. All right, we're back in hidden. But yeah, you can see with the silencer and the stealth build I've got going on here that we are definitely stealthy, that's for sure. The lever action, however you want to pronounce it. I'm not sure why those guys are eliminated. What happened in here? Hello? Ooh, I'm gonna take that. What goodies have you got for me? Hello? Okay, this guy's alive at least. He's got a rocket launcher, okay. That would one-shot me. Always afraid of those. But yeah, 2 shots is not bad, especially if you're trying to be stealthy. But to be honest, with a sniper, I'm gonna try and look for 1 shot on super mutants. I think that is the best way to deal with the situation, especially when you've got things like the plasma caster in the game, which will absolutely one-shot a super mutant. Oh my gosh. Hello. So you can see that explosive effect coming in there, and we're getting some splash damage. Hold on, I'm just reloading. They're so confused. I love it. Sigma! Ugh. 365, that was pretty terrible. Alright, let's take this guy out and we'll call it. Oh! Okay, don't zoom in with this. Got it. Whew. A little bit sketch. But I think we can say that that is a good fair test for this weapon. And that will conclude this video. I hope this was informative. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys come up with your own consensus over the lever, however you want to pronounce it, action rifle. I personally think it looks awesome, if anything, and it's for a sniper. If I was going to go with the sniper build, this is definitely something I would take. Would it be my primary weapon? Probably not, but hey, I think it looks cool. Either way, cheers all for joining me. Thanks all for watching, and I'll catch you all on the next one.